If you can't prove all the cities that I ran through for the a lot of things that I can't do. Got my hands full, little homie. I'm in Cancun, writing Pantones, and I'm treating every sample like an heirloom. My mama told me be careful with my miracles. You gon' need another pair of shoes. It's a marathon. I'm a barracuda tuning baritone. Get a drummer song. Get a drummer song.
It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody.
And on tap tonight, it's the Indiana Fever going up against the Chicago Sky.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. This is an important game in the Commissioner's Cup. Both teams have a shot to make the final.
And that adds another layer of excitement to this one. A regular season game with extra importance. Each squad very much alive in the cup race.
So the Fever win the tip.
Here's Pointer.
Pass to Mitchell. Russell with the screen. Mitchell with it. And Parker picks her up defensively.
That he should be thanking her for that miss.
Now here's Quigley. Vandersloot with it. Quigley, she's covered by Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 13-footer. The shot by Quigley, no good. Mitchell outside. Out to the right wing.
Pass to Pointer.
Mitchell right side. Shoots over Quigley. Shot by Mitchell, no good.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
The all-time leader in college threes made. Kelsey Mitchell went second overall to Indiana back in the 2018 draft. Brought in as the future of the Fever.
Copper. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
The floor general sensibilities of Vandersloot on full display. Awesome job finding the wide open teammate.
Pass to Russell, and here is Mitchell. Here's Harrison. Beeson uncovering. Harrison gets the bucket.
And Kelsey Mitchell, for years, was the focal point of Indiana.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Kelsey, the Fever struggled, failing to make the playoffs each of her first several seasons. But Mitchell never complained, still put up numbers, and goes to show you the kind of professional she is.
You name it in the women's game, Candace Parker has won it. Titles in college, the WNBA, the games. I mean, MVP, All-Star game. Parker is really one of the most decorated players ever.
The first one falls.
And the one award that had escaped Candace Parker was Defensive Player of the Year.
Of course, but then Parker got that one as well. As she won Defensive Player of the Year back in 2020, it just proves that Parker is still one of the best in the game.
That's also good, so she hits them both.
A true veteran in this league. Parker has seen and done just about everything. She's been playing WNBA ball for over a decade, and nothing really catches her off guard these days.
Outside Quigley. Pass to Vandersloot.
Copper up top.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. No good with the elbow jumper. Now here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. Count that one.
What control from Mitchell there. Even with the contact, she stays with it. Have to admire that kind of effort.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive, and it's well worth a second look.
Well, it's all about breaking the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Timeout called the Sky. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here in the first, 3 minutes in.
Pass to Gardner.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's McCautry. Clock at 6. Alema. Yes, and it's Angel McCautry picking up the assist.
The experienced McCautry finding the right player, a shrewd decision maker. While the end of the last decade was pretty rough for Indiana, they were one of the best teams in the league from 2009 to 2015, making it to at least the Eastern Conference Finals in 5 of those 7 seasons.
Substitution on the court.
Chicago in the lead. Stevens with it, and Vivians picks her up defensively. And a foul on Victoria Vivians.
Teams first.
That is her first foul of the game. Now here's Gardner, covered by Vivians. Pass to McCautry, over Hole, and that one's good for McCautry.
Too easy for McCautry off the pass. A tremendous score, especially with the clean look and rhythm.
Now here's Henderson. Defense right on her. Now Vivians. 5 to shoot. Screen by Smith. There's the 3. And that one's good. Vivians.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Pass to Gardner.
Rebounded by the Fever. Now Henderson. Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Smith left side. Henderson.
Shoots over Gardner. Here's Hole. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that ties it up.
They've got a dynamic playmaker in Henderson. I mean, she's got the vision to always spot open teammates.
Here's McCautry. The layup off target.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
We're at the end of one in a close game so far. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And off we go. A close game now entering the second quarter. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
A lot of trips to the line for them through the first, very aggressive offensively.
And they're making full use of their home court advantage, I'll tell you that much. Fans have really helped them.
Not only is this a key regular season game, it also weighs heavy in the Commissioner's Cup standings.
Yeah, each of these squads has a chance to get into the final. It is a must win if you're talking about the cup race.
Here's Misaman. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
A capable perimeter shooter. Misaman has a wide-ranging skill set, and look, she's really not your traditional big.
Here's Pointer. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now here's Harrison. Misaman covering. Pointer, that's good.
When you're 6'3" like Harrison, you get a nice view of the court. It allows you to see open teammates.
And here is Vandersloot. Copper outside. Pass to Parker. Fires the three. And the three ball is good.
Love the competitive response from Candace Parker. You drain a three on her squad, she's coming right back for revenge. Well, Candace Parker spent her first 13 years in Los Angeles. From the first overall pick in the 2008 draft all the way to the 2020 bubble, Parker was the face of the Sparks.
6 to shoot. Pass to Pointer. Shoots over Vandersloot. Rebounded by Parker. And we're a little over a minute and a half into this second quarter of action. Coming on, good.
And Parker eventually leaving the Sparks as a free agent, but what a legacy she left in LA.
Well, to me, in front of that downtown LA arena, Candace absolutely deserves a statue next to Jack, Magic, Kareem, all those legends. Parker, a huge part of the LA Hoops history.
Pass to Russell, and there's the call on Misaman. That is her first foul of the game.
Team's first. Second team foul.
We're now around 2 minutes into this second quarter. Here's Pointer. Shot clock at 6.
Yeah, Misaman has good instincts for how to stay on top of shooters, which to me makes her very effective defensively.
Vandersloot, and there the Sky with another bucket.
Now they've bumped up their field goal percentage into the high 50s.
You know, they really should be winning, shooting it like that. They're scoring the ball with tremendous efficiency.
Timeout called the Fever. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Mitchell outside. Pass to Harrison. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end the run. The rebound by the Sky. Now here's Parker. He has 5. Copper outside. Parker, she's covered by Mitchell. Parker's shot's good.
Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Some more possessions just like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead. They'll start to pull away.
Have to just be a little bit more aggressive and consistent offensively.
Now here's Mitchell. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Comes up empty down low.
Really tough for this club right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they try, it doesn't work. Gotta slow it down and just get back to the basics and the fundamentals.
Oh, we talk about all-time WNBA playoff runs. You have to talk about the 2014 Chicago Sky. They were the last team in, winning a tiebreaker just to get into the tournament.
And the layup is good.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Timeout called the Sky.
Substitution on the court.
Chicago in the lead. Pass to Gardner. Vandersloot. Now here is McCautry. Stevens with it. Over Smith. Chicago again missing. Here's Henderson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Count the basket.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here is McCautry. Inside. Hebert left side. The fader. Cole with the rebound.
Yeah, I mean, that's not heads-up basketball. Why try the fadeaway when no one's on you?
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Courtney Vandersloot. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Sky up 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third.
What can you say? Parker, just an impressive effort here today.
This is the type of quality performance we expect to see from her. She's always setting the bar high for herself, and sometimes I think we kind of just get numb to how good she really is sometimes.
And it's so hard to perform when everyone is keyed in on you. You know, to be able to play like she has with that kind of reputation, what can you say about it? It's impressive.
And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here.
On the wing, Kalia Copper.
Buries it down low.
What a shot by Copper. The degree of difficulty, very high.
And no lack of aggression on that move. And that's good enough for the 2K drive.
And when you're trying to extend a lead, there's no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Now here's Harrison. Here's Pointer.
Mitchell outside. Picked by Russell. Over Parker. That one off the back iron and out. And it's the Sky ball.
Well, the 2021 WNBA Finals were a bit of a shocker. The Sky came in as underdogs against the Mercury, but nevertheless, Chicago won the series 3-1 with a pair of comfortable wins.
Now here's Miesman.
Picked by Miesman.
And the basket by Copper.
I like how Copper lets the game come to her. When the mid-range game opens up, she takes it.
Pass to Russell.
Pointer. Harrison sets a screen. Pointer, that's good. And man, what a special final series for the 2021 Chicago Sky.
In a series of stars, Kalia Copper stole the show, winning Finals MVP. Courtney Vandersloot leads 10 assists in every game. And of course, Candace Parker with the storybook ending, winning it all with her hometown team. The first pro basketball title in Chicago since MJ and the Bulls back in 1998.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Game counts double. It's not just a regular season game.
This one is part of the Commissioner's Cup as well, so a victory would be twice as nice.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Mitchell.
Harrison the screen. Here's Pointer.
There's the triple. Gets it to go from downtown.
Well, Kelsey Mitchell sometimes has that shoot-first mindset, but she's also always willing to make the next pass.
Aleman with it.
He has 6.
Back to Copper.
That's good, and it's Candace Parker with the assist.
It's just been a great start for this offense here in the second half. They're 4 for 4 right now.
Pass to Harrison. Mitchell. And And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And so she earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
What a skillful play by Kelsey Mitchell, ensuring she gets the shot off while drawing a foul.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her.
Only Kelsey Plum has scored more points in college history than Kelsey Mitchell. She also smashed the record for threes made in a career.
That one falls, so she hits both of them.
While joining as an expansion team in 2000, the Indiana Fever have 1 title. That was in 2012 when the Fever defeated Minnesota in 4 games, bringing Indy their first WNBA or NBA championship.
Now here's Miesman. It's stolen by Kelsey Mitchell. Basket counts.
And this is how you execute in transition. Mitchell beating everyone to the right spot and being rewarded.
And when you talk about that 2012 Fever team, one of the great memories were the raucous finals crowds.
Over 18,000 on hand for Game 3 when the Fever pounded Minnesota 76-59. One of the most impressive wins in Fever history. I mean, they just love basketball in the state of Indiana.
Now here's Mitchell. 6 points for her. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
What a half for this offense. And if they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend the lead.
You know, they've taken it up a notch, looking very confident.
Now here's Mitchell. And Azuré Stevens picks up the foul. That's her first foul.
First personal foul, team's first. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Vivians. Now Hull. 5 on the clock. Now Henderson. 3-pointer. They get it again. Smith. And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up the 2 on the second effort.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Now here's Gardner. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. And that one good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
Here's Henderson. Pass to Smith. Stevens grabs the board. Now Lamont. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's this guy, up 7. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
Well, this is what being on the same page looks like. Fantastic feed and a heads-up play all around.
And how can you not be a fan of a sequence like that? This is what beautiful basketball is all about.
Yeah, unselfishness, just wonderful stuff.
Hello, and thanks for joining us again. The fourth quarter of play should begin in moments. Pass to Hull. And here's Henderson. Smith with it. Henderson. The 3. No good.
Chicago leading. Ebert up top, covered by Henderson. Ebert right side. Vandersloot outside. Left side, Quigley. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
As capable as anyone in this league beyond the arc, really Quigley has always been one of the best shooters around. Great mechanics on her shot.
Now here's Henderson. Shoots the three. Stevens grabs the board.
A good board there, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And they've just got to find a way to get back into this game. That's as good a place as any.
Just increase the effort on the boards.
Here's Henderson. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's Tiffany Mitchell on the wing. Lexi Hull on the wing. Smith down low. Good.
This is Russell's bucket all night. Gets the ball inside and uses all her height to get the shot.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over. And just about over 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And here is Vandersloot. From deep three-point range, Chicago again missing.
Sometimes she could hit that deep three, but it's really not a great look for her. Not a very well-advised shot.
No, I mean, no. I mean, even for her, that's too far out.
Pass to Miesemann. Now Copper. Picked by Parker. And the basket by Copper.
Fantastic touch from Copper there. You can see how locked in she is scoring inside.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Mitchell, shot's good.
Well, after she had a tough first half, it's been a different story since the break.
Now here's Vandersloot. Outside Quigley. Parker, guarded by Russell. Here's Quigley. The Fever pull it in.
Totally unnecessary to go the fadeaway there. Could have been an easy jumper.
Pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Harrison with the ball. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over quickly. Shot by Mitchell, no good. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Indiana trailing. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. That's in for her 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. Here's Quigley. Pass to Parker. Fades. Misses off the right iron.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Mitchell outside. Harrison sets a screen. Takes it out to Mitchell. Here's Pointer. Back to Mitchell. Over Copper. The shot, no good. The Sky go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10.
First team foul.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
And no need to rush it. Play smart.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul, team's first. Second team foul. Chicago Sky. Courtney Vandersloot taking 2 shots.
She hits the first one, and that puts them up 5.
A multiple-time All-Star, Vandersloot is such a difference maker for her squad. You can see the play of her teammates elevate when she's involved.
So she goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
Timeout called the Fever. Guys, what do you think?
They not only need to draw up a score here, but a quick one.
And once they get that quick strike, there has to be an immediate foul.
Yeah, Brian, they can't waste any time.
Pointer. Harrison. Misama uncovering. Pass to Russell. Mitchell. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, the poise of Mitchell. This is what allows her to come up huge in the clutch.
And they go to the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but she's probably the last player they want to send to the line.
Yeah, but you know, they didn't have the time to be selective. Stopping the clock was a priority there.
Yeah, and that's a good point. They just could not waste any more time.
And she cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
This could be easy for Quigley. I mean, usually her trips to the line are very productive.
And she ends up making the second. And that puts them up 5. Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Your thoughts, guys?
Well, this one, it's not over if they can get a quick score then foul.
Yeah, a few missed free throws and they're right back in it, but it has to happen fast.
Exactly, Brian. It has to do it real quick.
Mitchell outside. Right wing. Here's Pointer. Buries it. And she has brought them within 2 points.
A sensational run has them on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead.
It's been an unreal turnaround, and I'm going to credit their defense right along with their offense for giving them the spark they needed.
It has been, on both sides of the court, what they've needed.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, she went from someone who didn't even play 10 minutes a game to a player making all-star games. Allie Quigley, a great example of work and perseverance.
The second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
That was a critical trip to the stripe. They have a 2-possession lead now.
Mitchell. That 3 off the mark. And now they foul and stop the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and, just hope this misses.
Yep, they have to extend the game and use every last second on that clock.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first. And that puts them up 5. So she gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
Pass to Russell. From deep. Misses. So it's Chicago picking up the win. This was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them.
Yeah, they faced some challenges, but held firm when they needed to. Defensively, offensively, effectively locking down the W.
And that'll wrap it up.